OK，咁就整個人先啦。咁整人嚟講呢，我講個名先。右手，標準77號。風格啦，咁我就1.8米，哇！體重呢？嗱，真實體重啊，冇吹水啊。等我睇翻我上次 in body 磅嗰個體重啊。OK。嗱，咁冇計啊，佢冇得用我自己體重啊，咁我唯有最重啦。咁之後呢，臂展我冇度過啦，我就跟身高啦。咁就睇下係咪最重先，係啦，已經最重啦。咁就唯有係咁樣啦。嗱，咁如果我自己打波呢，我諗3分先啦，搞咗。我諗我自己3分點都有9字頭嘅，咁佢哋都9字頭啦，射波準㗎，唔係吹水㗎。罰球晏啲就教，之後到我傳波唔錯嘅 ，good 嘅，傳波我都俾90嘅。控球86咯，運球加咗就渣啲。佢 OK，咁我76啦。切入上籃，我諗我80左右，係咯。之後咧，力量，我覺得我要直接最滿啊。有防守咧，防守我諗我都係85左右啦。呢啲我好渣，呢啲唔加啦。咁樣咧，仲有幾多啊？都仲有幾多點可以加好似？加多啲3分咁就得，滿咗佢啦，3分就成。控球都9字頭啦，剩翻嗰啲佢抄字，就咁。都幾難嘅，想整個數值同自己打法差唔多嘅人。算啦，就咁樣啦，玩住先啦。 哇 ，Stephen Curry， 攻守兼具型，全位組織霸王添啊！呢、個名好威水啊！我仲要有得重申，唔錯唔錯。
Okay, I don't need yes men right now. I need you to be
劇情
honest.
唔睇啦，先，我覺得劇情慢慢打上嚟啦，大家。
Yo, we have Dion Benjamin, NBA skill.
Wow, that's the dream.
全部啲劇情都睇啦。其實我覺得呢個動畫係做得幾好，即係幾靚喎係。啊，同埋呢個 challenge 嘅前提下就係唔課金，零課金由60升上去挑戰下，睇下得唔得？哇！咁難用嘅個射姿，一陣換個射姿先得，唔得？呢個好難用。哇！難用傻啊，大佬個射姿。
See? All right, here you go, sir. I'm taking it.
OK, let's go。喂，仲有冇得換射姿添？第一場波啊！啊，我自己真人打波咧都好中意 pick and roll， 其實係啊，咁啊一直打 pick and roll 先。
Basket by number 5.
希望佢射到3分啊！好似自己嚟穩陣啲啊！哇，唔得喎！我覺得自己嚟唔可以咁無私咁傳波喎，呢個哇，劈落空位，射下波先做嘅，咁無私咁傳波，唔夠搶喎啲分。哇！
Basket by number 5.
真係想低調，但係實力唔俾我低調。我隊友嘅實力唔俾我低調。喂，但係呢個射姿真係好難用啊！黐線，掟埋佢嘅落去。
2 points. Number
點解
5.
啊？哇，靚嚟㗎！ 下，咁都攞唔到。
Basket by number 5.
Let's go, let's go！ 射到佢哋啲蜜蜂兜啊！喂喂，高咗抹一次。哇！好燒喎，防守防得。其實我而家咩啦？我定我冇咩教呢個
2 points. Number 5.
呢個電腦有光環。開個 screen 先。哇！巴我想。
Second quarter due up shortly.
可唔可以拉呢個電腦過嚟對啊？其實賺咩電腦佢俾我上咪得咯。
Time call.
你知係咪有啲任務要做啊？要超越10分以上即係贏少少都得嘅。我覺得，咪等先，我 mark 呢個點解咁高？佢開始有感覺啦，其實知不錯不錯 ，good 嘅。就係我對住佢哋係 keep 住 mismatch 喎，點解啊？我咪爆咗大佬，佢起碼2米喎。哎呀，快咗添！咁樣正常好多，大佬。
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
喂，呢個射姿真係太快啊！唔習慣，真係要換。
Defensive foul. Scott Thomas. First personal foul.
就係呢度。
At the line for the
呢隻我
Nathan
輸緊嘅，我呢度。要認真少少，輸緊嘅。
2 points. Number 5.
哇唔得！而家係一個確確實實嘅防守黑洞啊！我係招技冇啊，趁招技冇之入個入面 絕殺佢，絕殺佢！完場尾嘅但係，喂，咁都入嘅，有冇錯？
The second half will begin in 10 minutes. The snowy hours
仲
are
有兩
ending.
節，仲有兩節。
39.
唔記得之前
Burlington Prep Minute
之前
Man.
咩大打一節就好啦。我哋冇錯嘅人做翻啲助攻先，都係中意俾助攻手。OK，let's go。跑啦跑啦跑啦！哇，幾差啲中喎！有啊，
2 points.
有冇共振啊？我踢緊波先啦，錯佢，咁都攞唔到個籃板嘅，哇！靚 T.O. 傳話人哋大髀靚 T.O.
Number 5.
靚，哇！得意喎大佬，出發嚟冇嘅。嚟多次，冇時間，嚟多次啊！
3 ball. Chuck Wood.
使乜認真少少咧？
Substitution for Minutemen.
喂，飛到咁遠。
2 points. Number 10.
呢個射箭唔係 Stephen Curry 嘅射箭，好似好似。喂，快！
Basket by
掛住打下門
number
鬥呢個吧，
15.
唔緊要，我攞翻3分。收到。
begin in just a few moments. Position for the snowy hour.
又有玩 mismatch。
3, Chuck Williams.
mismatch 翻去，嗰個幫我報啊！ 咁就傳咗俾佢。幾驚你咁都入，大佬！入去靚波。
Jonathan Smith.
Wow, how's that?
2 points. Number 5.
掟人哋。我定唔晒氣嘅。Let's go.哇！拍波再射波，用呢個射箭超難捉時間，超快。 換翻個 full motion 嘅射箭先，集咁多人。
Basket by number 5. Two points. Number 1. Colby starts. At the line for the Minutemen, Colby starts.
No pick C.
For 2.
背傷。咦，其實今日可以喎，今日我自己打機喎，但係開咗 2K， 晏啲啊。我諗打多陣 2K 直播玩下相對得。最緊要有嘢俾我冇演出嚟。
And that's a win for us. We'd like to thank everyone for coming out and supporting the
Big game, huh? Big game. My man. Big game, man. Hey, I came through with it.
OK， 有錢啊，升下人先。
Hey, how'd it go?
喂，換得射箭未啊，大哥？ 啱打嗰陣又唔見咁準嘅，黐線。OK， 整啲嘢先。哇，好核突！之後咧，整返籃球員標配套裝先。喂，唔好撈咁耐啊！我想換衫啊。OK， 換衫，場上配件啊。後呢個唔係咩嚟喎？我唔係喎，我已經着咗咯呢個標配套裝。OK， 之後換個射姿，係咯，即係 Stephen Curry 嘅射姿。Michael Carter-Williams、Bronny James 有冇得諗咧？try 佢先。CC Bronny James Jr. 其他唔搞住啦。OK， 之後最緊要嗰位啦，星人。我自己就想控球多啲嘅星。我諗我升咗控球同埋呢個傳球準確性先啦。搞埋呢個先。哇！呢啲我本身已經咩咗真係。呢個好啲。OK， 繼續。
Okay.
Oh, nice！ 唔知係我問題定佢問題咧？沒事。我就係要呢啲。大攻！哇，唔識分隊友啊，大佬！都自己上。Oh no！
Out! One more! One down,
哇，兩支好靚真係，見到靚女都唔會咁樣炸法，真係。我啱啱會講嘅。靚波，唔使我出手，很好。會輕鬆。即係啲防守素質低到咧，過我就好似過清晨嘅馬路一樣。靚啊！行跑喎。加你，係加唔到。舐啊，輕鬆舐。我要超越佢5分嘅喎，咁攞多啲分先。喂，咁多謝。先佢而家2分啫，我要攞7分嘅，上到佢難得，你冇攞分啊！啱啱6分多啦，你冇攞分。哇 ，Ronnie James Jr. 嘅射姿又太慢，不過可以用住先，我覺得。又可以升人，都係繼續升呢個控球同傳波啦。
Let's go!
Coach Troy, MP.
What are you doing high? Never mind MP. You should be out here running with the big boy.
Well, it's not easy convincing your parents to move across the country, but...
Coach Weber. MP. So, what you thinking?
I don't know, man.
嗱，去到呢個位咧，因為咧我係中意打 pick and roll 嘅，所以咧一定係揀個高路嘅，所以就嚟啦。
Excuse me, Coach Webb. I'm ready to...
I know what you're thinking. Now, you got a lot of ground to make up in a short amount of time.
Right.
But
Oh, whoa, this reminds me of when...
OK， 升人先，繼續都係控球同埋圓球準確性先。 Let's go, let's go.
Hey, what's
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the broadcast. We have some great WCBL action coming your way with the Union Elite taking on Team Ballers. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. And guys, this one's going to be a fun one tonight. And there's
Let's see.
Some new faces for both of these club teams, a lot of turnover for Team Ballers, and Union Elite has recently added a new face named MP.
And I'm curious about how all the newcomers blend in with the core players who have a bit more experience of playing together.
I mean, look, it's never easy fitting in as a new player. And for a guy like MP, it can be a challenge to find this spot on the team.
And the debut here for MP. Nobody knows too much about him other than he's from Vermont. Interesting to see how he fits into this team.
Starting tonight for Team Ballers, Cody Etherington is at the point. Jaden Moore is going to be their slashing shooting guard. Then Bertie and Rodriguez are filling in at the forward slots with Pasco patrolling the paint. And looking at Union Elite's starting lineup tonight, they've got MP and Mitch Mitchell at the guard positions, with Jake Bird and Brandon Harris manning the forward slots, and Drew Robert rounding things out at center. Now here's Moore. And again, no good by Team Ballers. And with MP, I know several teams were interested in having him join their club.
Well, there isn't much tape to work off of for MP. He's truly a question mark on this roster, but the coaching staff thinks he's raw, and they must have seen something to take the risk with him.
Well, you look at Jaden Moore, and it doesn't take long to see why he's on the 2K26. Great instincts at attacking the basket.
And he's not the biggest guard by any means, but he is incredibly slippery when getting at the D. He's very hard to stay in front of, and he's a surprisingly consistent finisher around the rim.
Robert, yes, and it's MP picking up the assist.
A stop now would be huge for this team as they try to pull away.
Time to take charge. Grab that W.
Now Etherington. Pasco, covered by Robert. Bertie from long range. The three-pointer goes.
Oh, look at Barry sticking the three-point shot. Nice, crisp shooting motion.
Now MP. He's got 7. The pick from Harris. From deep, it's MP. Moore cleans up the glass. And for many of these young men in club play, this is where they learn to solely focus on basketball as their sport.
Yeah, up until now, a lot of these guys played multiple sports. This is where they're starting to learn the nuance and the craft of the game. It's a great place to really hone your abilities.
Now Etherington. Pasco, covered by Robert. Moore up top, uncovered. Rebound by Union Elite. An 8-point differential. Outside MP. For 3. Up and in for basket number 4. He's now 4 for 5.
Jumping at it with a significant lead already.
Just dominating on both ends. Let's see if their opponent can mount any type of resistance.
Now Etherington, outside, Moore. And again, no good by Team Ballers. MP with it, now guarded by Etherington. Etherington comes down with the board. And guys, as we mentioned, MP recently breaking into that 2KU250 list.
And look, that might seem low, but to be anywhere on this list means you at least have some serious potential. Nobody's quite sure what development path MP is going to take, but there's a feeling that he has a high ceiling.
And then Robert with the dunk.
And they just continue to pound the rock inside. Why not? It's working great.
It's clear that that's been their game plan, and so far their opponent hasn't adjusted at all.
Now here's Bertie. Outside, Moore. Jumper over MP. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Pass to Robert.
No.
MP outside. Shoots a 3. That one's good. He's only missed 1 now. He's 5 for 6 from the floor.
Their offense has been firing on all cylinders since the opening tip.
Yeah, the D already scrambling to make adjustments before this game gets out of hand.
Now MP. 13 points so far. Robert, a screen. And here's MP on the outside. And Union Elite knocked down another three.
Oh man, guys, they are doing some damage from downtown.
Which is the main reason they're sitting on this huge early lead. What's shooting?
And in club league play here in the WCBL, these kids get such a wealth of minutes in such a short amount of time.
The games come fast and quick, and honestly, there's a lot to learn on the fly, but there's a ton of opportunity. And for some players, it can be a bit overwhelming.
Looking to end the run. And it's Dykstra missing.
And now they're starting to panic a little bit as the drought just continues to worsen.
Time for some kind of leadership to step up and put a stop to this run.
Offense and defense have really come together for them, helping to strengthen this lead.
They've taken absolute control of the action. Other team needs to get something going if they want to stay in this thing.
Here's Wong. Clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. Summers can't hit it. It's been all Union Elite in this one. A 21-point lead, the biggest lead of the game. MP with the bucket.
And he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. So effective at this point.
For a lot of club players, this is their first time learning a role other than being the star of their team.
For many of these guys, they were the best that their school had to offer. But in this league, the skill level and competition here is much higher. And look, at the end of the day, not everyone is going to be the offensive star of their team, and that's so important for the development of these guys, to learn how to fill the role that's needed.
Count that one.
This is nuts. They can't miss. It's so rare to see a team operate like this.
I can't remember the last time that they did miss. Insane display.
Here's Summers. There's a lob to the hoop. And the ball goes out of bounds. Union Elite will have it.
Yeah, the pass seemed to catch him off guard, and it just flaked right off his hands.
Union Elite make a switch. On the wing, it's MP. Guarded by Moore. The shot from the low post is good.
Plain and simple, they're shooting the ball much better than the opposition right now.
Yeah, their offense just looks smoother, getting whatever shot that they want out there.
And now looking over at the bench for the Union Elite, Coach Weber is one of the more established coaches here in the WCBL.
It's true that Coach can be a bit tough on his players at times, but he knows how to get the most of them. I know a lot of his former players really appreciate the approach he had.
And MP gets it to go.
Imposing his will offensively. He's made it look so easy.
Kicks it to Summers. Moore. Nails it from 3.
And when Moore's shooting while in rhythm, he's a major threat. Fantastic execution off the catch.
Outside MP. And he's going for the hoop here.
2 minutes.
To the inside. And it's Harris slamming it home.
Oh, terrific job to go up and get that one. Nice hands. Harris with an agile move for a big fella.
One thing that the players need to balance in club play is focusing more on winning versus stuffing their own stat sheet.
It's a chance to show your skills in this league. And of course you want to win the game, but win or lose, at the end of the day, scouts are factoring in your individual performance as well. So if you want to get noticed, you better be playing your best out there.
And MP gets it to go.
And right now, he is flat out feeling it from beyond the arc.
No gloves, just the hot hand, and they'd be smart to keep riding that.
Etherington with it. Kicks it to Summers. Now here's Moore. Now covered by MP. Here's Mahil. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw contact and he'll shoot 2. No good on that one. Union Elite make a switch. He hits the second from the line. It's been all Union Elite in this one. MP outside. And Union Elite knocked down another 3.
Tremendous half from downtown. He's been locked in since the moment he stepped out on that floor.
Bronny James Jr. 寫字真心 OK，
Inside. Here's Etherington. The shot's good on the assist by Moore.
And the shorter Etherington finds a way amongst the trees.
Outside, MP. Good tray. And Union Elite knocked down another three.
He got hung up on a great screen and gave the shooter some wiggle room.
Yeah, for sure. If he sees any daylight at all, he's pulling the trigger.
And here, Team Ballers have it. There's a 4-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The kick out to Berti. Back to Etherington. Moore. They set the pick. Back to Etherington. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
You see the chemistry between teammates on the assist. Totally in sync.
And so we got a pretty lopsided affair through the first half. It's Union Elite running away with this one. Plenty of action still to come when we return. And guys, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere so far.
Well, he displayed great shot selection in the first half. He wasn't really forcing anything up.
And that helped him earn a high points per shot number, a stat that tells you a player's efficiency.
And something to note about MP, I heard he was training with Dion Benjamin to help prepare for this one.
And if you don't know about Dion Benjamin, he has a well-known open run. A lot of talent has come out of there. And to see MP working out with him, that's certainly a positive in the eyes of many scouts.
Etherington, another miss. MP with it. More covering. And here's MP on the outside. Sinks it from distance.
You believe you've scored more than half the points? That's a major contribution right there.
Now Etherington. He's tightly guarded. Back to Moore. The pick from Pasco. Out to the right wing. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. And he'll go to the line.
First team foul.
That free throw, no good.
Line for Team Ballers. Number 47. 2 shots.
And the second free throw is good. Union Elite with the ball. In the second half, they've only given up 1 basket coming off the free throw line. Yes, and it's MP picking up the assist.
Absolutely great job on the screen. He removes the defender completely out of the equation.
Outside Berti. Moore, guarded by Mitchell. Fades back. Shot's good by Pasco.
It looks pretty, but he doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that open.
MP outside. Launches it. And again, a Union Elite knocked down the 3.
They keep going to him, and he keeps coming through. He's leading the game in scoring.
Etherington outside. Moore. Pass to Berti. Outside, Moore. Back to Berti. And not sure what he was thinking right there. To the middle. Now Harris. Rodriguez grabs the board. Outside Berti. Now Moore. Rodriguez, the screen. Pass to Pasco. And that one drops for him.
Strong pass. Placed the ball right where his teammate needed it.
And Union Elite with possession. Outside MP. From outside the arc. And again, a Union Elite knocked down the 3.
It's been a parade of threes from them ever since halftime.
Yeah, we know what they were talking about during the break. They've been dialed in from deep.
Pass to Moore.
Stay there.
And here's Rodriguez. And that falls. Nice feed that time from Moore.
That's where his points need to come from. Realistically, I mean, Rodriguez has to be as effective as possible inside.
Well, what a show we've seen so far from MP. He's come out and put on a clinic. He looks head and shoulders above Moore right now.
Well, if there's any fans doubting the impact that MP can make, I doubt they're saying much right now. A great offensive showing from MP so far. He's been terrific.
One thing that's surprising about Brandon Harris, he might be the most serious teenager that you'll ever meet.
Oh, that's for sure, Joe. Harris is all business, on and off the floor. Almost hyper-focused on getting the most out of his basketball career. And I know the coaches love that about him.
MP with the bucket.
They've been so efficient on offense here in the second half.
Yeah, and since the break, these two teams have completely different shooting charts.
Moore outside.
Who's watching here?
The pick from Pasco. Corner shot. And it's the Union Elite with the rebound.
Get on MP.
Double Z.
MP outside. And it's Harris slamming it home.
Yes, sir.
43分
Get up, Brandon Harris.
一個籃板，10個助攻。Double。
Now Etherington. Pass to Moore.
Come on, shoot.
Now Pasco. Hands the 19-footer.
Terrific find. Everyone loves playing with someone who can move the ball like that.
Here's MP.
Come around.
佢企嗰個位係咪應該射到3分
Out to Harris. There's the three. That one's no good. It's his second miss of the night. He's made 4. Etherington outside. Bertie.
You got him.
Etherington now covered by MP. Pass to Moore. Over to the wing. Back to Etherington. Bertie. Offline with the 3. Pasco picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Substitution for team ballers. Sonny Mahil. North Wall.
And here's MP.
James Dykstra.
From beyond the arc. Buries it from three-point range.
He's got a lot of firepower right now. Man, what a half he's having.
Offense has been clicking lately. Might want to mix things up.
Their mojo is gone. They need a basket just to regain some confidence. It's been all about tempo and pace with them, and it's led to a big advantage in fast break points.
It's a big reason they're in front. All of that early offense, when they've had the chance to push it, they certainly have pushed it.
Now here's Moore. Tipped away.
好彩佢唔射嘅啫。
There's a screen with just 5 to shoot. Mahil, and he gets it to go.
And from there, you expect him to drop it in every single time.
D up on MP.
MP outside. Shoots the 3. The rebound by
玩大嘅，
Dykstra.
玩大嘅。
To the left wing. Kicks it to Summers. Down low. Moore outside. Fires from deep. On target from long range.
Dropping a bomb from range. Moore saw an angle he liked and made it look easy.
You serious？
Now MP. And there's the pick.
還翻球先。
Puts up a 3.
哇，啱啱好。
Connects it from downtown.
Answers right back with a 3 of his own.
We've got a shootout here. Long-range shooting on display.
Pass to Wong. Rebound by Union Elite. Outside MP. Here's Bullock.
2 minutes remaining.
From deep, it's MP. And it's Mahil with the rebound. Outside, Moore. Kicks it to Summers. Moore. Here's Mahil, now covered by MP. And it's good for 2.
That's strong, fundamental basketball. Getting the ball where it needs to be.
Hey, pick up MP.
MP with the rock. Pass to Diaz.
你試下呢隻人打唔打到 fadeaway 先？
MP inside. More on him. Offensive board.
接近
And that one's good.
Work hard on the offensive glass. Good things happen.
Here's Dykstra.
Help me out.
Here's Mahil. Now Moore. Now covered by MP. Pass to Dykstra. Moore covered by MP. can't connect from downtown.
There are times it's okay to take that shot, but not many of them.
I think the only excuse for a shot like that is if you're trying to beat the buzzer.
And easy 2 points on the layup.
This run has really put them in the perfect position.
And with no signs of slowing, they aim to keep expanding that lead.
Now 5 seconds separate the shot clock and the game clock. Here's more. And the layup's good off the glass.
Solid work around the rim by Moore. He doesn't fear going in amongst the trees.
MP down low. He's guarded by Moore. And that one's good from MP.
He'll take advantage of any space he gets from that range.
So no problem for Union Elite as they get the win.
OK， 打翻啲有挑戰性啲嘢先，呢個真係
Moore ain't got nothing on him.
太勁啦，強化到啦。升埋人先，睇下嘅錢千幾，喂，啱啱好。然後咧，直接 draft 啊！咁啊，去到最重要嘅一環啊，就係揀球隊啊！咦？返回劇情，即係點啊？哦，而家 draft，OK，OK，咁就要揀球隊啦。
I'm tired of all this sitting around. Hey, we still got the hoop set up.
With the next pick in the 2025
我直接係 Chicago Bulls。公牛有咩吓？逼我係公牛打㗎？喂，搞錯啊！
Okay, since the beginning of the season.
公牛有冇內線勁啊？喂！
What's up, everybody? It's your boy MP here.
Great
questions, Xander. Great.
I
should probably clear that up. Okay, how was that? What's up, Coach?
Nice to meet you, MP. Coach Ray Hopkins. Welcome to the team.
Come here，隊友先。哇！完全唔識，再見。射3分之嘅嚟到呢個位，都有OK， 即係分界嘅時候。
Well, it is a special night for this young man. The home debut of MP. You know he's ready to show this fan base what he can do. And we've been waiting for this day.
識喎呢個跳波呢個中鋒係。
And breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Bulls.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooter.
And then there's the points off turnovers. They've really made the other team pay when they've lacked ball security.
On the floor for Detroit, Harris steps in at the 4 with Duran at the center spot. Then it's Cunningham. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Jenkins in at the shooting guard position. Pass to Jenkins. 30 seconds left here in the first quarter. Cunningham for 3. Chicago grabs the miss.
and they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
It's deflected. It's stolen by Duran. To the middle. The kick out to Cunningham. Pass to Harris. There's the three. That shot missing. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Bulls lead by 5. And we'll get going after this from United Center. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Bulls?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Well, they're taking care of the ball on one end of the floor and then forcing mistakes on the other.
Let's throw it over to Allie, who has a report on MP.
Well, tonight marks MP's debut coming off the bench to play in his first NBA game. There were some doubts and pushback as he maneuvered his way to the team that he wanted to be drafted by. But at the end of the day, MP said, I know I belong here. Now is my chance to show the world who I am. Guys?
Yeah, he's clearly bought in and ready to go. Thanks so much for that report. On the court for the Pistons, we've got Reed, Isaiah Stewart out there with Karis LeVert. Then it's Kevin Huerter, and it's Jenkins in at the 1. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about this upcoming 2026 draft class, but quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you very much for the report. Just 5 on the clock. Here's LeVert. It's rebounded by Giddey. Giddey's got his 5th rebound in this one. Yabusele setting a screen for MP. And Yabusele wide open, and he shoots. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 5 assists tonight, and so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. So Chicago ends up going with the...
我撳嗰個助攻，你換我落場，你真係力識喎，教練。
Checked in for the Bulls. MP comes in for Anthony Simons. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Harris is checked in. 1:04 left in the first half of the game. Pass to Cunningham. On the wing, Thompson. Covered by Okoro. MP against Cunningham. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Isaac Okoro.
When Cunningham gets inside and plays with force, good things tend to happen.
You know, Greg, after struggling with injuries to start his NBA career, Cade Cunningham is figuring it out.
And the former number 1 overall pick in 21. Last season, his first All-Star appearance, and he's only getting started. Rosellas showing a little bit of everything with that quick release.
Duran a screen. There's the lob to Duran. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Yeah, catch and flush in one motion. Duran presents a big target out there.
Outside Collins. Jones up top. 11 seconds left here in the second. Here's Buzelis. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Thompson from long range. And so it's the Chicago Bulls riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be right back after this.
I love how they've kept the ball moving. Make the defense play musical chairs out there.
Musical chairs. I think you... And time now to swing it around. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back.
呢一 part 永遠都係咁耐好煩。
And with a big gap.
哇！又換我打咁好都換我
Making a switch here. MP's checked in. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. At the elbow, it's Thompson. On the wing, Harris. He's got 12. 6 to shoot. Back to Thompson. There's the triple. Chicago grabs the miss. Collins has got his 4th rebound in this one.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Isaac Okoro out there with Buzelis. Then it's Collins. Then it's MP. And it's Jones in at the shooting guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And here making his NBA debut tonight is MP, a native out of rural Vermont. And MP has had quite the path to get to the NBA.
Hey, what do they say? It's not where you came from, it's where you're headed. MP might hail from a state not known for producing basketball stars, but he's here now and has the right mentality from what I've seen.
Playing above the rim, that's an aggressive move by Cunningham.
The Bulls leading by 20. And this young Pistons team, GA, you and I love them, building around toughness.
Yeah, offensively, attacking the paint, defensively, they are engaged. And they'll sing into the foul line quite a bit, but it's a product of that hard-nosed style.
Tipped away and stolen by MP. And Jones gets it to go in on the assist by MP.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised. It was that easy for him.
Duran trying to break free. And the basket by Harris.
Well, he's not the reason they're down right now. He has played smart, efficient basketball.
Pass to Buzelis. And it's off from three-point range. Knocked away. Collins with it. Picked up by Harris. MP passes to Jones. Back to MP. Tries a three. And the three ball is good. MP's got 5.
MP looking solid from there.
Thompson looking for an opening. 36 seconds left here in the third quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Robinson. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Floats one up. And MP with the layup. 7 points in the game.
Well, MP sensed his opportunity and did not hold back on the drive.
Cunningham for 3. And another 3 for Detroit.
But what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
MP and Cunningham with the blocks. And so it's Chicago with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. It seems like nothing they do can go wrong as they string together one successful possession after another and are simply running away with this one. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, I like the fact he didn't telegraph it. That's poetry in motion right there.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And Detroit looking at who they've got. Isaiah Stewart out there with Karis LeVert. Then it's Cunningham. Then there's Paul Reed. And it's Jenkins in at the point. Smith kicks to MP. Screen by Smith. MP passes to Miller. From outside the arc, LeVert grabs the miss. Pistons trail by 17. Over in the corner, Cunningham. Three-pointer. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. Cunningham's got 10 points here in the second half. You know, the pregame routine is something I know you embraced, and we see that with guys like Curry and Durant. We've heard a lot about what they do. What was the most important part of your pregame regimen, Tim?
Well, you know, Kevin, for me, I was really going to be judged based on catch-and-shoot percentages. Can I get off threes, and can I make threes? So for me, it was all about high-volume three-point shooting before the game, getting comfortable from every spot on the floor where I may get a shot.
And same routine every game?
Every game, same thing, and I made sure, of course, I finished on that make.
Wow. Chicago making a switch here. Collins is checked in. Duran, he's checked in for Detroit. Can't throw it down with one hand.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
In order to cut into a lead the way that they have, you must be outstanding on both ends.
And finished off by Collins.
Wow, MP really learning how to run that pick and roll. That was nice.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. It's Reed, high post, working on Smith. Cunningham takes the three. Green from outside.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
And at the right time.
喂，你真係難食喎，你真係。喂，贏定輸咧？
And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued.
Thanks, guys. MP, seeing you tear up the passing.
I tried a little bit of everything when I was real young. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dominic, thank you. And that about does it for the first game of the new.
等我攞架外區出嚟先。外區 ，my favorite car。Let's go. My favorite car 嚟㗎。
Time to talk endorsements. We're in the NBA now.
咦？嗰時有音樂。
Yeah, I mean, that all looks
版
right.
權嘅呢個。嗯？
Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. What's bet and the Magic this summer going and getting some shooters, Shams?
They've got some guys that can clearly fill it up. The headline.
Some changes. Bataze's checked in for Carter. De Silva comes in for Bain. And Black subbed in for Suggs. On the court for Chicago. MP is out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Smith. Then there's Colin Sexton. And it's Miller in at the four-man position.
A promising sign of things to come with Banchero. Clearly somebody you've got to be excited about.
Miller outside. MP scanning the floor. Going inside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Great use of the screen. That's how you practice it and draw it up.
And so it's Banchero who brings it up for the Orlando Magic. They're leading by 8. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Chicago.
Winning the season series last year in a battle of middle-of-the-pack teams.
Yeah, they were able to make the plays to come out on top, but it really could have gone either way. And you could say the same for tonight's game.
Paolo Banchero getting it done. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the Magic here in this one?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. They've got Miller, Josh Giddey out there with MP. Then it's Smith, and it's Sexton in at the 3, the small forward. The Bulls trail by 8. Shams, we've heard Commissioner Silver suggest that with the global audience for the game, team market sizes matter less to free agents.
For most players, it's about winning, and then secondarily, where they'd like to live. And the financial aspect of market size is not as relevant as it once was. Money still does talk, though.
That might be one of the biggest changes in the game over the last few decades.
BA, you can win and succeed anywhere.
Chicago shooting around 50% in the game so far. And a bit of an unusual path for MP to make his way into the NBA. He refined his game playing overseas in Europe before landing on a roster here in the States.
And heading overseas to work on your game is something I don't think enough young prospects take advantage of. There are some great success stories in the NBA of players who did that, and hopefully MP can add his name to that list.
Back to Black. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
At 6'7", Black has really good positional size and using that length to his advantage.
And Shams, the last few years, teams often giving up a lot of draft picks when they traded for a difference maker.
The market has changed, BA, and the thought process has been assuming the trade moves the needle, those picks you're giving up aren't very good. But listen, if the trade doesn't work, you just gave up the farm. And that's the risk-reward that you play with as a general manager.
Displaying the range right there. Good to see MP taking and making that kind of shot.
Pass to De Silva. Fires from deep. Sinks it from distance. De Silva's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to... Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter.
Well, I love MP's mindset. His approach to the game mentally is really impressive. I mean, guys always are chirping at him, but he maintains his composure and doesn't get rattled at all.
Carter, he's checked in for Suggs. That one misses.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
All right, Chomps, we know you got to hop back on your phone in case you have to break any news. Thank you for being with us here tonight. Great stuff.
Happy to be here, BA. Thank you.
Well, that was fun having Shams sit in with us. I tell you what, if you're looking for the inside scoop, he's the guy.
So true. He's got his finger on the pulse of this entire league. If something's going down, you can count on him letting everybody know about it.
Banchero in the post. Banchero delivers inside.
He's a big reason why they're on top. I imagine they'll keep feeding him. I will.
MP outside, pass to Buzelis. MP outside. He tries for three. The shot comes out. Magic leading by 9. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. And there's a 3-second violation. Chicago has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Down low. And stolen by Banchero. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Buzelis. Lets it go from deep. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Orlando with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter, appearing in control, but could still use a little more of a push to feel totally comfortable in this one. More 2K action in just a moment.
A look here now at the Magic. So far, they've had it pretty easy. All their games at home? Are you kidding me? But
And let's dig into the first half now. Things looking pretty good for the Orlando Magic.
What stands out to me is
Thanks for tuning in.
And we played. For Orlando. And a change for the Bulls. MP's checked in for Jones. And it sure seems like post play has evolved quite a bit over the past decade or two.
Yeah, it really has. I mean, there aren't many big men who operate only on the low block anymore. But if they do, they're considered throwbacks.
Wagner and Banchero, the lethal front court pair. Jalen Suggs out there with Anthony Black. And it's Carter in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, the Bulls are going younger. Coach Billy Donovan said we don't want to be just stuck in the middle. There's no question about that, but it's always about the integrity of competition. The building out part is identifying guys that are going to help us move forward. Guys?
Taking the long view. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Collins with a screen on Banchero. From deep, MP drills it from deep. MP's got 8.
Nice work by MP. He gets to a spot and cashes in.
Wagner, the pass to Carter. The 3 from Suggs. Hits the trifecta. And the Magic lead by 13.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And here's MP from outside. It's hauled in by Black.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Here's Buzelis. Oh, a huge slam! An exclamation point on that break.
And the defense has to offer more resistance. Can't let guys like Buzelis get this close to the rim.
Puts up a 3. Here's Carter. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Carter's got 6 points in the quarter. The Bulls trail by 13. MP outside. Here's Collins. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
Here's Black. Suggs outside. Chicago with a rebound. Collins has got his 4th rebound in this one. The Bulls have gotten 8 of 14 attempts to go in the second half so far. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Simons outside, jacks up a 3. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
He's just showing off tonight. Simons, an explosive scorer with great energy.
Banchero outside. There's the 3. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Orlando up by a help. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court for Chicago. Smith out there with Miller. Then there's Anthony Simons. Then it's MP. And it's Giddey in at the 2. Stolen by Miller. And stolen by Banchero. Pass to Black. The 3. And it's Giddey with a rebound. And Giddey has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. 8-point game. Picked by Smith. And he lobs it up. It's stolen by Matase. Black, right side. Stolen by Giddey. MP outside. Outside Giddey. Chicago passing it around. Inside. Out to the wing. The 3. Smith nails it from beyond the arc.
We've seen growing confidence from Smith behind the arc. I mean, he takes these pretty readily now.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. The Magic making a switch here. Carter's checked in, and a change for the Bulls. Collins checked in, and let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Caro no good.
Got a decent look at it, but sometimes the shot just doesn't go down.
Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Pass to De Silva. Now Banchero. He's covered by Simons. The 11-footer. Rebounded by Giddey. Bulls trail by 5. MP. Stolen by Carter. Black with it. Picked up by Collins. Now Suggs. Shoots a 3. The triple drop. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Magic?
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
They're very fresh, but also at the defensive end, how about the way they've been able to deny shot opportunities, just tearing the opposition up in terms of denials.
Here's Banchero. Fires the 3. Can't get it. Not a lot of time left for the Bulls in this one. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Collins a screen. 19-footer is good.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick.
And so Orlando takes the win. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves, but at the end of the day, everyone on their side.
Thanks, guys. Tough sledding for you tonight.
There's so much to build on after.
BA, over to you.
Okay, Jennifer, thank you.
教練個肥仔真係唔識喎，真係。轉唔轉升另一樣嘢好咧？升啊升3分先升。 升一升罰球先有陰影啱啱。3球罰球炒晒，好慘。換對鞋仔先，應該係鞋嘅問題。換對鞋咧，贏㗎啦。冇得換鞋嘅啦，好似係咪？識着咧，一定係着飄馬嘅，冇飄馬得 Jordan 嘅。得 Jordan。
I like being able to help the daily reward. You can share it. I want to do something different.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. And so, Greg, here we are, just about a week into the NBA season. The regular season comes at ends up going with the new group. And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. On the court for Atlanta, Buddy Hield is out there with Kisper. Then it's Dyson Daniel. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Newell in at the 5 spot. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Hield can't hit.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Miller with a wide open look. And a miss there on the triple. Beyond the arc. And Buddy Hield gets the 3. Outside, Sexton. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. What a performance from Anthony Simons. He has been the story for the Bulls. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. Looking at what we've seen for the Bulls, what do you guys think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Miller is out there with Jalen Smith. Then it's MP. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Sexton in at the 3 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
A top 10 pick in 2020, Jalen Smith, Richard, played for 3 teams before his 25th birthday. He's seen a lot.
Yeah, that's such a challenge for a young player. I moved around a bit, but it was later in my career. Give Jalen credit. Despite the changes, he is still developing well.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Chicago Bulls retiring the jersey of hometown hero and former league MVP Derrick Rose. His coach with the Bulls, Tom Thibodeau, said, "The true measure of a man is how he handles adversity, and nobody did it better. He always found a way to rise above, and there's no question in my mind he is a Hall of Fame player." Back to you guys.
Okay, thank you, Allen. And Kuminga throws it down.
If you're tossing up an alley-oop to Kuminga, put it anywhere near the hoop, he's going to finish it.
Screen by Smith. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and again, Chicago turns it over.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with it. Guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, there was a bit of uncertainty over the summer about whether the Bulls would stick with Billy Donovan or not. He also received some interest from the Knicks, but that was cleared up when the organization chose to extend him on a multi-year deal. It cements his role with the team as they continue to build. Guys, the Bulls have committed to Billy Donovan for the long haul.
He knows his stuff. Hey, Shams, thank you very much.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Kicks it out to MP. MP drills the three. You know, one thing about MP, he is used to pressure situations. Not long ago, he was leading his team to a European title with a win over a very stacked Istanbul team.
To get experience like that, playing in a championship against other professionals, that's something that few rookies get to enter the league with. MP is very prepared for the pressure that will come at him in the NBA because of it.
Here's Collins. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Collins has got 10 points.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Daniels with the bounce pass. Okongwu a screen. Pocket 6, and the shot goes in. 6 points for him.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Collins setting the pick for MP. And the Bulls, another three. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Hawks lead by 1. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Got to give it up for their second unit, leaping off that bench, going out there playing like starters.
Roster depth the key. And it's time now for the best part of the show. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to...
And we've got second. Bulls making a change here. MP's checked in. The Bulls leading by 4. On the court for Atlanta, Johnson and Okongwu man the post position. Alexander Walker in at shooting guard and Reza Shea at the small forward. And it's McCollum in at the 1. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Collins a screen on McCollum. And that one's good. MP.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Kicks it out to Johnson. To the inside. Here's Okongwu. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Greg, the way the floor is spaced now, how much would you enjoy playing in this current environment?
I'm lacing up my kicks as you say that. It would have been a lot of fun. But not only do you have more room to operate, defenders practically, they can't touch it.
In the corner, it's Buzelis. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Buzelis has got the lead up to 9 now for the Bulls. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Alexander Walker. And here's McCollum for 3. Good on the triple. McCollum's got 13.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Collins a screen on McCollum. Here's MP. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got his 8th rebound here tonight. Even after pivoting towards their youth, GA the Hawks last season had an improved record.
Yeah, they traded away a bunch of rotation veterans, but the young fellas showed they were ready to step in and didn't miss a beat. Look at how swiftly MP moves to the rim there.
The Hawks trail by 8. To Reza Shea. Back to McCollum. Takes the 3. Again, McCollum missing.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Bulls moving the ball around. Here's MP. Right side, Simon. 4 on the shot clock. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And it's McCollum in the corner. Drills the three-pointer. McCollum's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Atlanta.
And with that three, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
And stolen by Okongwu. Here's Alexander Walker.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Simon's on the wing. Back to MP. Trying his luck from deep. That's it. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. And here's McCollum. 16 points for him. Shoots. And Atlanta again with the bucket.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. They've got Josh Giddey. Miller is out there with Jalen Smith. Then it's Anthony Simon. And it's MP in at the point guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. On the wing, Giddey. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists now in this one. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road. They grab their own miss.
And he's capable of turning it up on offense. When McCollum catches fire, this is a guy that can get uber aggressive.
MP against McCollum. Back to MP. Miller sets a screen for MP. Off target from three-point range. The Hawks trail by 5. Pass to Daniels. And the rejection by Smith. MP inside. He's guarded by McCollum. MP deciding where to go with it. Lets the 3 fly. Giddey, no good. For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. And a wide open look for Daniel. Off target from outside. Inside. And Miller with the basket on the assist by MP. MP's got 4 assists in the game. And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things. MP against Teal with the shot. Giddey will pull it down.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Like, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
Buries the deep ball.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A confident win.
Thanks, guys. A solid win. Woo! Let's go! It's fun. Back to you, Kevin.
We appreciate it very much, Dominic. Thank you. And that'll do it, folks.
先係咩人先？有冇新射姿去用先？喂，有冇人有啲靚射姿可以介紹下？Donovan Mitchell 咁少嘅。
I have to say, I didn't expect this to happen so soon.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy MP, and I'm coming to you live.
我呼吸尿去個廁所先。Okay, back. 開啲線，好，終於做到 starters 啦。百幾秒點樣去食？啊，小呼吸啦又。
Okay. Coming up in the city of big shoulders, Chicago, Illinois, at the United Center, the Kings take it on the Bulls. For the Sacramento Kings, a strong start, winning 3 out of 4. Well, Grant, we're still early on in this new season. I imagine it can be difficult to get back into the flow of things.
You know, BA, you're spot on. It definitely takes some time to get used to the grind of the season again. You know, between the traveling and the hotel rooms, changing time zones. But you find your flow again eventually.
And coming into the season, MP was very open about his motivation. He wants to prove he's the best rookie in the class.
Well, you love the extra work MP has been putting in at practice and in the film room. He's talked about how he wants to grow faster, and I can certainly say I'm excited to watch how MP develops.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. The vet pair on the wings with Levine at the 2, DeRozan at the 3. then it's Murray, then there's Russell Westbrook. For the latest news on MP, let's hear from Allie LaForce on our sideline.
Thank you. Well, we've seen glimpses of greatness from this year's rookie class, and tonight we have a couple of interesting rookies going head-to-head. I asked MP about the matchup. He said his goal is to become the best of his entire group. He's taking that on as a very personal challenge. Guys, you have to like that determination.
All right, thanks for the report. He's as competitive as they come. Shot clock at 6. Back to MP. From deep. Pure from three-point range.
Well, looking like a vet there. You forget how young he still is. MP with great awareness of the shot clock situation.
And with the season still getting up to full speed, here are the latest power rankings. Let's see who's off to the races. You look at Sacramento, they're on a roll right now, making their way to the #1 spot.
Well, right now for Chicago, they have been impressive in these first few weeks of play. Making moves to advance themselves up the ranks. A lot of hard work and effort went into making this happen.
Here's Westbrook. Right side Murray. DeRozan outside. From outside, off the mark. The Bulls on offense. They want to keep rolling here, following the win against Atlanta.
Yeah, they were really able to keep their intensity high throughout the game. We never really saw them back off.
Yeah, it was an all-around excellent performance, and one I'm sure they'd like to replicate tonight.
Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Thanks. Well, it took a while this summer, but the Bulls were finally able to get an extension done with their bright young point guard, Josh Giddey. In a buyer's market, they could afford to bargain for a team-friendly deal. And after some overreaches in the past, their disciplined approach stands out.
A good strategy. Thank you, Shams. To the inside. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
An underrated playmaker. I like seeing DeRozan share the ball like this.
To the paint. And stolen by Murray. Levine feeling it out a bit. 4-3. Sends it home from three-point land. It's all knotted up.
Well, Levine is a volume three-point shooter for a reason. More often than not, he's going to make them.
And it's Buzelis that time on the assist by MP.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Back to Westbrook. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
In the paint, Westbrook's agility makes him a tough cover. He just slips past the D and gets his shot.
MP outside. Okoro on the wing. Pass to Buzelis. For 3. He drops it from range. Buzelis has got 5 points.
And that's a promising shot from Buzelis.
And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
It's simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really want to take the crowd out.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. To the left wing. Sabonis finds Hunter. Sacramento passing it around. Now Achua, guarded by Miller. Here's Levine for 3. Miller pulls it in. Bulls leading by 16. And last season, the most efficient shooting season of Zach LaVine's career.
Yeah, BA, 2.5% better in his free throw shooting. He would have had a 50-40-90 season on his hands, but his scoring is top tier.
Taking a look at the Kings. Precious Achua is out there with Domantas Sabonis. Then there's Zach LaVine. Then it's DeAndre Hunter. And it's Clifford in at the shooting guard.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of them.
Here's Levine for 3. Smith with the rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. Yeah, terrific take by MP. He's just punishing them on the drive.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Can't hit from the elbow. Kings trail by 16. Pass to Sabonis. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. For Chicago, Collins comes in for Smith, and Buzelis is subbed in for Miller. I've wondered, of all the things you can teach players, can you teach great passing?
I really don't think you can, B.A. You can teach solid, fundamental passing. You can teach guys to make fewer mistakes by better use of fundamentals. But the great passers have great vision, and I just don't think that's something you can teach. I think that's something that guys gain over their time and experience playing the game of basketball.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Collins outside from deep three-point range. Rebound by Sacramento. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Chicago.
They split their games last season and both figure to be fighting for playoff spots this year.
And here's Sabonis outside. Drains the triple. Sabonis has got 5 points in the quarter.
I like the confidence from Sabonis. Trusting that shot. Didn't hesitate.
MP scanning the floor. Three-pointer. Oh, MP showing the big range.
When you get faced up at one end, you want to get it back at the other.
A bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
Here's DeRozan. And that one's good.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Collins outside. Back to MP. Lets the three fly. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Kings trail by 13. Here's Westbrook. A quick shot there. It's off target. And so Simons will bring it up for Chicago. 17 points was their biggest margin. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Levine against MP. Pass to Okoro. 6 on the shot clock. And here's MP from outside. Knocks down the triple. MP's got 16 points now.
Well, he's been resourceful tonight, not wasting opportunities.
The three from DeRozan. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. MP getting it done for the Bulls. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
And this is totally off topic, but how did you guys feel about games on back-to-back nights?
I didn't mind back-to-back.
And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the Chicago Bulls. Appreciate you joining us.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
MP is out there with Anthony Simons. Then there's Isaac Okoro. Then it's Buzelis. And it's Collins in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
Well, look, Sabonis has the footwork to get himself in position to finish right at the cup.
Well, Domantas Sabonis already top 10 all-time in triple-doubles.
Yeah, he's a prolific scorer, rebounder, and playmaker. And B.A., he continues to add layers to his game, and he's still in the thick of his prime.
Kings trail by 17. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Here's DeRozan. He's rebounded by Okoro. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Back to MP. Launches it. Rebounded. Domantas Sabonis. The Kings shooting an average of 43% from the floor. Pass to Murray. Now DeRozan. Is rebounded by Okoro.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up with
just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Back to Westbrook. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist. Westbrook's got 8 points.
They're finding ways to get the ball to the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And if you want to know which players had the most success from distance last season, here they are. Zach LaVine is second.
He shot with nearly unmatched confidence from the arc last year, and the numbers and his position on this list clearly reflect that.
Simons outside. Drops in the three. Simons has got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, don't blink, or Simons will already have the shot off.
Stan, there seems to be an impatience to this Kings organization. Continuity is not the order of the day.
Well, yeah, BA, and it can be disorienting for the players. You don't want to become complacent, but there's got to be a happy medium and some stability.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. The Kings going into last season, bringing an experienced closer in DeMar DeRozan. Domantas Sabonis said it's what we needed. More veterans. We're a young team. We all know we're good, but it never hurts to have one of those big-time NBA players on the team for confidence, for backup, for everything. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. Shot clock at 5. DeRozan passes to Westbrook. Buries it from 3. Westbrook's got 5 points now this quarter.
I mean, he's doing all he can. He needs help out.
There's a screen, and here's MP from outside. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
DeRozan looks it over, fires the 3. Chicago grabs the miss.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end, just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
And I respect the strategy. Despite the sizable lead, you got to stay in attack mode.
Yeah, you got to keep going at him. You don't want to leave any hope for a comeback.
And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. For Chicago, Smith, he's checked in for Collins. Collins Sexton comes in for Okoro. And Giddey's subbed in for Simons. Carter against MP. The 3 ball. Buzelis grabs the board. Chicago leading by 22 to the middle. MP outside. Here's the pick from behind the arc. And the 3-pointer goes. MP's got 13 in the second half.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
And another miss by Sacramento.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Smith with a screen on Carter. MP, the pass to Smith. Outside for Sexton. Chicago passing it around. And here's MP from outside. He can't hit that time. And so it's the Chicago Bulls up 25 big ones as we head into the next. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a
Getting ready for Chicago. Collins, he's checked in for Smith. Buzelis comes in for Miller. Okoro is checked in for Sexton. And MP subbed in for Giddey. From deep, MP. Collins with a screen on Westbrook. MP, the pass to Simons. From downtown. Can't get it to go. Kings trail by 17. Taking a look at the Kings. DeRozan and Murray in at the forward positions. Russell Westbrook out there with Zach LaVine. Outside Murray. Oh, the long ball, no good. MP with it. He's picked up by LaVine. Got a hand on it.
Yeah, great work on defense right there. Shooters have to be careful when Murray is lurking nearby.
Simons against DeRozan. DeRozan double teamed. Puts up the tray. Yes, sir, with the three.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
Chicago leading by 14. MP. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
Oh, my. Powering through the contact. MP just went to work on them in the paint.
Here's Murray. He launches. Oh, it's off. MP. Off on the layup. Kings trail by 16. Murray connects from outside.
Yeah, this is the kind of confidence you love seeing. Murray not thinking twice at all about firing away.
MP with it. He's picked up by Westbrook. That's what he wanted.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Bulls.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And they'll chalk this up as their third win of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
Yeah, you know, he was a man on a mission in this one. The defense had absolutely no answers for him tonight.
MP. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth. It's good from beyond the arc.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
What impresses me most about DeRozan is his footwork, especially when he's operating around the mid-range.
And he hits the first of three.
At the line for the Kings.
And he sinks the second.
Taking 3 shots.
And he nails the third. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. MP outside. Now Giddey. 6 to shoot. Banks it home. Big shot.
Oh, Giddey takes the hit and still finishes inside.
So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. A competitive game, you have to feel like this.
Tonight was a matchup of two.
Same as I did.
Ryan, back to you.
All right, thanks, Jennifer.
維持生計。又攞翻架愛車出嚟添。喂，呢個成個隨感乾咁咩？喂，勁隨感乾喎！呢位阿生，黐線。
Hey, there he is.
射手。啱啱想做咩咧？見到個徐錦江，搞到我唔記得咗我自己想撳啲咩喎。我要打阿 Wemby 喎，換個罰球姿勢先。有冇人知單手揼嗰個係邊個姿勢啊？喂，蘇閒呢個有 feel， 就呢個啊！OK， 咁今集嚟到呢度先啦。如果大家鍾意嘅話呢，記得 like、share 同埋 subscribe， 又記得留意住，好快就會有第2集㗎啦，放心啦。拜拜咁多位。